Hello. Welcome in. Welcome to Hellstormwargaming. My name's Mikey. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning into this live stream. Apologies for being away for a few days. It's been a busy couple of days, I'm afraid. So I hope you're all doing well. So thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to this Monday live stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. I'm just waiting for my chat to catch up. Come on, chat. Spam the chat. Let's get this going. It's the bot, not you. It's the bot, not you. Don't worry about it. It'll catch up. It's gonna catch up any second now. It says connected. It's gonna go. Don't get to announce in Discord. Thank you for the reminder. I am bad at remembering everything. Not live on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's weird. Let me start it up again. That should have gone live. It should have been live. I put it on like 5 minutes ago. Yo! Oh, fucking bot's not working either. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I can see your chats, but it's not coming up on screen. I tell the Discord when I've like warmed up. When I know everything's fucking working. There it is! It works! Ta-da! Hello everyone, how are you doing? Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you to whoever just did something to make my life better by making this number go up. It's a Prime sub who hasn't refreshed, so they can actually send me a notification. There it is, Andy. Thank you for the Prime, my dude. Appreciate you. So number 2. I've got lots of games to give away today. I have Space Marine 2, Battle Sector, Vermintide 2, Bolt Gun, Dark Tide, Total War Warhammer 3, and Rogue Trader. So if you'd like to win any of those, maybe we can get this number really high. If we beat our high score, I'm going to give away a game. Maybe I'll give away 2 if I'm feeling very lucky. Feeling very nice, feeling very generous. I'm feeling lucky. Maybe you're feeling lucky. I'm going to give away 2 games if we hit 25 members, super chats in general tonight. But I hope you're all doing well. Again, apologies for being away. I was basically, last week, I was helping my mum move, which was like a bit, like, ended up being a lot longer than I was hoping. It was like all day Tuesday and then like Wednesday morning as well, which was kind of frustrating because I had to cancel the stream. So I do apologize for that. And then Friday, I had to skip the stream because my studio is in shambles. And I'll show you a picture why. I did post on Discord. I want to say I posted on Discord. Saying why it wasn't live. But this is what it looked like. Chat. It was a mess. This is not my normal setup. What are you talking about? Yo, Jacob Wells, how you doing? Thanks for popping by, dude. Appreciate you. And whoever's just primed on Twitch and hasn't refreshed, make sure you hit refresh. Yeah, we had this as a setup, and there's probably another picture I can show you. This one maybe. Yeah, it's on with another camera. Bro's been busy. So yeah, we can see we got a 3-camera setup. We got some microphones, but obviously we've got the table out. So I can't say too much more because obviously it's being edited, but it should be exciting. Team Killmook Backstab, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. So I was filming some big things this weekend. So the weekend was a little bit of a write-off as well. For filming. So it's just been like a fucking absolutely crazy couple of days, to be honest. Absolutely crazy couple of days. So let me tell the entirety of my Discord that I've just gone live. I'll actually remember this time. Chat crazy stream about TTS drama today. You need to see and laugh. When did stream start? We said a 25-minute tangent. Yeah, I'm in the first 6 minutes of it. Thoughts on Calgar's new ability to consolidate 6 inches 4 times? Very funny. Very funny. I haven't been able to check the footage. I haven't been able to check the tapes just yet, so I do not want to make any accusations just yet. I have a lot to go through for another piece of drama, but I won't be covering that today just because I haven't got the full deets. I'd rather have the full deets before I go and call someone out. Because you know me. You know me, chat. Famously, morals are high. Every time Mikey does that, I'm like, ooh, Discord notification. What? Post that I'm live. But yeah, so I was doing something pretty big. I think you can all put together what I've been doing, you know. I think you can all put together what I've been doing. You can get the vibe here. You can get the vibe here. And also, you can get the vibe when... Where was it again? When was it again? Wait for it. It's going to be good. When was that? There it was. I posted this on Instagram. Okay? I posted this on Instagram. All right, I'm sure you can put 3 fingers together and count to 5. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. POV Warhammer by chance. Who knows? I'll just say that I posted this on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and now I've showed you this. I'm sure you can work it out. Photoshop greatness. Yeah, I don't have a physical book, funnily enough. So I opened my phone and Discord is like, here is all the notifications for the last 3 hours. I probably should have let you know about at the time. Yeah, my Discord does that as well. My phone will be like, here's 4 notifications. It's from 3 days ago. Put me sideways, even though that was coming out. Well, don't bite yet. Stay! Thank you for the 17 months. Thank you for the 17 months. I really appreciate you.
Joined. Stain Callant celebrates 17 months of membership. Oh, when will it go live?
When it will go live? I've only just started the edit today, so hopefully next week. I'm hoping it's not going to be a huge lead up, but I want it to be good. I want it to be really good. I want to show you a little spoiler, but I can't. I really shouldn't show you a spoiler. But you'll have to wait until maybe next week. That's what I'm hoping. Sponsors approving. I've seen those Wallace and Gromit mugs in the wild, and they're just as bad as you said. They're awful. They're really bad. So, but yeah, I'm excited to show you. I'm excited to show you, chat, anyway. Okay? I'm very excited to show you what's been going on, because it's been a lot of work in the background. It's really drained me, actually. It's probably been about 3 months in the making, I think, in terms of like planning who, planning where, planning how. But this is just star-studded cast. That's all I'll say. This is just star-studded cast. I have to. Oh, I can't zoom in like that. George is getting cut off. So there's a cast. Here it is, including yours truly. So it should be good fun. I'm really excited to share it with you. But this is our little trial run that we did just over a week ago. This isn't relevant to anything we're playing, but you know, you can kind of see what's going on. But it was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm excited to bring it to you. Maybe if it goes well, we'll do a few more. Maybe we'll do other systems. Maybe we'll do more of the same system. I don't know. I don't know. But it should be a good time. It should be a good time. So that's what I've been doing this weekend. What have you been doing this weekend? Have you had a good time? What's been the goofs and the gaffs and the vibes? Let us know. I thought your t-shirt was a dig at Steve Irwin until I saw the Corvette bear. Imagine it's just an anti-Steve Irwin t-shirt. That would be quite funny. That would be very funny. Oh, hey! Thank you for the 39 months, dude. Thank you for 39 months.
Rejoined. Arhan celebrates 39 months of membership. Spam, 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 spam.
Spam to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. One of our highest tiers at Parasocial tier who gain access to an exclusive WhatsApp group where they get to see all the behind-the-scenes stuff that they've seen this weeks ago, you know. They've seen all this weeks ago. They even know what's going on. So shout out to the Parasocial gang. You can become members as little as £1.99 a month. It's literally really cheap to join. What you do is you support me. You get access to our Discord, exclamation point Discord. If you are a Parasocial member, you get access to the WhatsApp group. And just generally, chat, if you like what I do and you want me to continue doing it, such as bringing you this huge news story, which you're going into very shortly, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. If you're already a member, you can gift a membership to someone else, or you can say thank you for the 3 years trolling cleaner. Thank you for 36 months, bud.
Rejoined. Trawling Cleaner celebrates 36 months of membership.
Yo.
As long as a GW game cycle.
Trolley Cleaner probably joined and became a member when I first covered Horus Heresy. Don't join the channel for any particular game system, okay? Unless it's 40k, don't join the channel for any particular game system. You just don't know what's going to happen between now and 3 years. But I will appreciate it. I will appreciate it. Thank you, Trolley Cleaner, for the 3 years, dude. You're an absolute legend. Absolute legend, dude. Got some more AOS practice for TTS this weekend. For GT this weekend. Very nice. Very cool. I wish Mikey covered 40k. I should cover 40k every week. I literally cover 40k every week. I don't know what you're on about. I'm still waiting for that second game of Warcry. Yeah, that did so badly. That did so badly. I 100% joined because of God tier. I mean, God tier was picked up and saved because of us. Dead game otherwise. You're welcome. It's an old world channel for about 3 weeks. I mean, I'm posting some old world probably next week. Probably posting some old world multiple times next week, maybe. Painting some trim on some World Eater Berserkers. Rough. Wargamer Ape. Got sick with a cold, but also got crap ton of painting done on a record crew this weekend when the boys will finally be in town. Vibes all over the place. Nice, bud. That's good. This weekend we finished a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay campaign, which has been going since 1994. What the fuck? Paul Fisher, thanks for the 10 months. What a legend.
Paul Fisher celebrates 10 months of membership.
What a legend. Thank you, Paul Fisher, for being a member for 10 months. Don't forget, chat, if we get this number to 20, I'm giving away some video games. I'm giving away some video games if this gets to 20 for Steam exclusively. I've got games, I've got codes for Space Marine 2, Battle Sector, Vermintide 2, Bolt Gun, Dark Tide, Total War, Warhammer 3, and Rogue Trader to give away. But also, 31 years for a campaign, Honkin Paint, is absolutely fucking wild. That's literally when I was born, 1994. Just want to let you know. How many sessions a year is this campaign average? Imagine it's 52. Imagine it's every week, week in, week out. That dwarf, that elf is like level 3000 or something. Got summer preview hype. Yeah, the summer preview is what, next week? Week after? A lot of people are talking about Chaos Dwarves. A lot of people are talking about just like general like Eldar and not Eldar, just elves and stuff for Age Sigmar. But they're also thinking it might be Chaos Dwarves for Old World. It's quite interesting. Is that Louise? Are you talking about the picture of my beautiful fiance? And are you asking if that's Louise? Are you on about this picture of me, my friends, and my beautiful fiance? And you said, is that Louise? I think I'm offended, bro. I think I'm upset. No offense to Louise, but come on now. Come on now, bro. You know, live watch along. When is the preview? When is the preview? Friday the 18th. It's gonna be 7 o'clock, isn't it? It's a 7. I'll be live. I will be live. You don't know which one they think is Louise. Fair. True. Very true. Who's not got all those games already? Well, I don't know, Jacob. But maybe you could give that one to a friend. What do you think about that? Think about that. No, you thought about yourself again. Disgusting. I might do a live preview. Chat. There might be some extreme changes to the channel as of Friday this week, but we'll see. We might be doing some extreme changes. I super chat for the counter. True. You did do that. Well done. We'll have to see. I'll know more later this week. There might be some extreme changes. Am I being fired? Yeah, Mikey's firing me. Actually. We'll see. It's going to be a very interesting week for a lot of people, me included. Extreme changes. The One Piece is real. That's true. Elliot keeps making me want. Well, keeps telling me to watch One Piece, and I just dreaded to start watching it. Damn, stream is moving to Kick. I would rather shoot myself in the face and then eat it than stream on Kick. Hellstorm guys make an aggressive takeover. Is Professor Hellstorm back from his extended holiday? I love that everyone thinks it's Professor Hellstorm. Yeah, maybe. Streaming on Whatnot. I don't even know what Whatnot is. It's that like random. It's like an eBay live streaming service. I don't know. One Piece Unwatchable gets over 1,000 episodes. Yeah, it's a little bit daunting. And Elliot says like the first 250 is shit. I'm like, can someone not make like a hypercut? Can someone not make a hypercut of this show? The age of Hellstorm Mikey is over. The age of Hellstorm Tom is here. Yeah, it's true. That's true. There is. Maybe I'll just watch that. Maybe I'll just watch that for the first crap episodes. It's called One Pace. No, it isn't. No, it isn't called One Pace. The definitive One Piece viewing experience. One Piece is a fan project that recuts the One Piece anime in an endeavor to bring it more in line with the pace of the original manga. The theme conscious by removing filler scenes not present in the source material, fixed animation, and correcting subtitles. Yo. Yo. Maybe I'll just watch this. Why? Maybe I'll just watch it like this. I'll ask Elliot. But then I'll just be like a fake One Piece fan, won't I? Because I'll enjoy One Piece, but I'll not know all this shit that they went through. Why can't they just make good shows instead of dog shit X amount of hours like Breaking Bad? Also based. 100% chess cam lit live streaming 24/7. Yeah, that's what I'm announcing on Friday. I'm gonna live stream my entire life via my chest. Including sleeping, you know? Anyway, you have Gundam to be watching. Yeah, I watched G-Quooks this weekend as well. Well, last week. When I watch it, Friday morning. I watched G-Quooks all the way through. I watched it in one go. I watched the movie. In the cinema, which is like a cut of, I don't know, fucking... like the first 5 episodes, and then I watched the series, sorry. And it was good. But I think I would have enjoyed it more if I'd actually watched Gundam prior. I'm not going to try and avoid spoilers because it is a new season that only finished about a week and a half ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow. It's very good. The G-Quarks Gundam anime is very good. It's very fun. The animation's gorgeous. The mech battles are great. The mech designs are great. The story's interesting, but I feel like it would have had more impact if I'd watched any other Gundam before. Because I thought G-Quarks was going to be like a great onboarding moment for someone who hasn't really watched much Gundam anime, and by much I mean zero. So I was like, oh, G-Quarks feels like a G-Quarks feels like a reboot, like an onboarding moment. So I was like, okay, this is where I get in. It's fucking what's his face who did Evangelion, which I'm a huge Evangelion fan. Hideo, you know what I mean. And I was like, yeah, okay, we can fucking jump on here. But then like the ending was like, did you watch Gundam 79? Because it's all references to this, and it's like, okay, I don't watch any of it. Did you clap when you showed G-Fred? I don't know what G-Fred is, so no. How long are the episodes? Only about 20 minutes. There's 12 episodes at 20 minutes. The 20 minutes... The 12 episodes at 20 minutes was a bit brutal. I think it could have been with like 20 episodes, because it felt like the last 4 episodes were very quick, if that makes sense. Oh, the Gundam that looks like Unit 1. I did clap. I clapped like a fucking seal, dude. I clapped like a fucking seal. I was like... I don't even know what it's called. I thought it was G-Quarks 2. I thought it was G-Quarks number 2. G-Quarks. G-Cook. Knew it. Yeah, that was cool, that, to be fair. I did like that one, to be fair. It was very cool. But yeah, I like the fights. I don't really like what they did with Nyan as a character. I thought it was a bit cringe. But it was okay. But yeah, I feel like if I'd watched Gundam 79, I would have been like pogging. I've been pogging so much at all like the name drops and the character relations and stuff. But because I haven't watched them, I was like, these characters are just doing things. They're just doing things, and it's not that exciting. Get on board with solo leveling. Someone, who was it? Was it Mark? Raziel? When we were streaming a game, they told me to watch solo leveling, and then I was like, I've never heard of that. Now, supposedly it's really, really good. It sounds really, really good, to be fair. Also, chat, just let you know the time's about to run out. I'm saying this like 30 seconds in the future, in the past, sorry, so you better hurry up. If we get it to 20, we're giving away some games for free. But we are about to cover the drama. There's actually so much drama today that I don't know how I can cover all of it. So I'm not going to be able to cover all of it very easily, to a point where I'm going to say thank you to Dats and Des for being a member for 41 months. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit.
Dats Sunday celebrates 41 months.
Dats Sunday.
Reset.
Thank you, Dats Sunday. For the 41 months, dude. That's a legend. What a legend. And Big C!
Rejoined. Big C celebrates 24 months of membership.
Yeah, he does.
Gundam.
Dude, Gundam. Happy 2 years, dude. Happy 2nd member birthday. At Parasocial tier as well. Too long did it read? Fucking Google it, bro. How about that? I'm about to go over it if you'd like to stick around, but I will not be doing exclusive too long did it reads to each individual viewer, I'm afraid. So there's some drama regarding UKTC TV, which launched this weekend, that says, and I quote in the description, something along the lines of their best event coverage with the best team and the best production, and then the audio is actually absolutely awful. So yeah, so there's some drama about that, which I'm not going to cover today, purely because I've been sent a lot of differing stories from a lot of differing people regarding certain plays that were made, but I don't have the full information. I haven't had the time to like properly look into it, so I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm not gonna like go into that one because I haven't read much into it. And I don't want to be like making like accusatory statements about anyone without the full information. It's meant to be more of what I miss, but I can see how I came across fair play. Yeah, no worries, James. My apologies for jumping on you. The fun drama. Hard to have good audio in a sports hall with no heat and a single toilet for a GT. Everything was true if you remove the word best. Yeah, it was like the biggest events and the best coverage of the biggest events, which was true because it was the only coverage of the big event. But yeah, fair play to him. Fair play. It's always been, I think that's always been the plan. It's been kind of like use other streamers to find out if the interest is there and then do it themselves because they see how they can make money from it. So, one fun little bit of drama before I go into the main drama regarding the thumbnail is Midwinter Minis. The Midwinter Minis situation is crazy. The Midwinter Minis situation is out of hand. Because I don't know if you know Midwinter Minis, obviously a very famous channel, good friend of the channel, good friend of mine personally. He's fucking like love that man to bits. He's just an absolute legend. He posted a video the other day. Actually, he posted two. He posted two videos. One was Warhammer is the best it's ever been and got 76,000 views in a day, which I think for Midwinter Minis is pretty good. Let's find out.
Consider the gold in it.
Pretty good, but slightly above average. Pretty good. Okay, great job, guy. Banger video. However, they also posted at the same time, Warhammer is the worst it's ever been, with a very similar thumbnail, very similar time, only a minute longer, not like an hour versus half an hour, literally a minute longer. And as you can see, it's very interesting to keep an eye on the view counts. They're both great videos. I'm not going to watch them on stream, but they are, even though they are like directly opposing each other, they're directly opposing each other. All of the points made in both videos are like really interesting talking points. Some of them are just kind of, let's say, obvious, but it's like, you know, sometimes when you're doing like 10 best things in Warhammer, 10 worst things in Warhammer, some of them are going to be very obvious, but some of them are like really interesting as well. And it is nice to hear from a guy who's like more of like who obviously is like a professional in the game, but also like more of a casual player who's interested to hear their thoughts about like what he thinks that the worst things are and some of the things that he thinks are the best things are. But it's very interesting, and it's not even interesting. It's so obvious this was going to happen because he told me about this idea he was having. I was like, that's just fucking genius. Actually, just fucking actually genius, this idea. But what you have to remember, chat, is you are fed, unless you're watching videos exclusively from the subscription tab, you know, unless you're watching videos exclusively from the subscription tab, okay? You click on the subscription tab. Now, don't judge me. I don't know what's going to come up. I know Valrak's there. I need to unsubscribe. You're so right, okay? You are so right. I'm sorry. But unless you're watching videos exclusively from here, and even on your phone now doesn't count anymore, because this is an upload feed of all of the people you're subscribed in chronological order, newest being first, okay? Now, even on your phone, it doesn't do that anymore. On your phone, it starts showing you like things that you might be interested that are related or videos from a long time ago. So this is like, obviously, you know, videos that have been uploaded in chronological order from my subscriptions, but anything else is algorithm based. If you go home, okay, anything from here is all algorithm based. You might be watching it, you might have seen the channel before, you might have never seen the channel before. You know, it's all just trying to keep you on the platform. So if you watch negative content, you are going to be promoted negative content, okay? If you watch Warhammer's dying and here's why, it's so Jova for Warhammer. I know, I'm guilty of some of these titles myself, don't get me wrong. You know, like, if you watch negative content, you're going to be promoted more negative content. That's not like, for some people this might be really obvious. I do apologize for those people who think it's obvious. But the thing is with it is that, like, the more negative stuff you watch, the more negative you're going to be shown, promoted, like drip fed to watch. And that's not necessarily always representative of the game as a whole, which is like a really interesting thing about it. And that's, I think that's Guy's whole thing about this video idea, is that you're the negative one is probably going to get promoted a lot more because people are more emotional about negative things than they are best things. If I watch a video that's like Warhammer is the best it's ever been and I disagree with something, I'm probably not going to say anything because I'm like, they're having a good time. But if they say Warhammer is the worst thing and I really disagree, big words, then I'm probably going to comment on it. You know, actually, just like initial thoughts, not just this video in general. If something's negative and I don't agree, I'll be like, I don't agree with that. I think that's wrong. So what's happening is this one is now getting probably longer watch time, and then it's getting promoted more rather than this one because this is now just performing better. So it's a kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy where this one was probably promoted more because more people watch worse, like negative views and negative comments on videos or whatever on their platform when they are watching. But then because this one's getting promoted more and getting viewed more, this one's probably getting promoted slightly less because they don't usually promote the same video twice unless you're like an avid viewer. Both of these showed up in my feed, but I watch every Midwinter Minis video. And I like and comment and subscribe all the time. But now it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because this is obviously doing better. So now it's going to get promoted more, which is quite funny. Actually. So yeah, it's good. It's a very fun experiment. And the comments in these videos are also extremely different. Okay. One of them, again, you should go watch them because they're both good videos, to be fair. But one of them is like, I came here from the other video. It's really interesting that this one is yada, yada, yada. No spoilers. But then one of them is like, yeah, I agree. No mention of the other video. So, yeah, very interesting. There's your first part of the interesting things happening in the Warhammer community this week. But there's one that I just can't really avoid anymore. There's one I can't really avoid now. Now we need a neutral. Warhammer is the okayest it's ever been. Shall I message him? Be like, yo, do you mind? I want to be the middle guy. I want to be the very neutral. I don't really. I never want to be the neutral. I'm very much in my ways. Okay, chat. You might have heard of something. A little something. Called Tabletop Simulator. And I just want to let you know that this is a weird story and it's about to get even weirder, and I really can't stress enough how much you're not prepared to hear about the drama from an online board game simulator in the 40k sphere. Okay, I really can't, honestly. It is so fucking stupid and ridiculous and actually like crazy that I can't really prepare you for it, okay? So I just want to say, strap in, get ready, make sure you're chatting the chat and let us know what you think at the time, because I'm going to be reading chat as well. So anyway, this week for Tabletop Simulator 40k or TTS Warhammer 40k, which is the 40k Warhammer 40k Discord for Tabletop Simulator. Obviously, if you don't know what Tabletop Simulator is, it's an online it's a Steam game that has mods that lets you play 40k online. Okay, so it was very interesting because there was lots of weird posts that I was getting sent, but I managed to get a really good screenshot of just like new posts all in a day, and this kind of sums everything up. Okay, it just sums everything up that's happened. What? I was a long-time member of the server and I just found out after work it's gone. What the heck happened in the span of a day? I saw the Discord was taken down. I used TTS as a test build and play when I couldn't make it to my locals or get a game at home. It's another place you can play. I just post here for the time being. Also, Des, thank you for the 5 gifted. Des, thank you for the 5 gifted. What a fucking legend. I also want to say that timer is going to keep going. It runs out after 10 minutes. We get to 20, I'm going to go away some video games. Okay? But, is there another place you can play or just post it for the time being? And then finally, what ideological differences? Do we have an answer for what ideological differences were the reason the server got shut down? I only ever used my looking for game and specific race chats. Was I unknowingly part of some alt-right server or something? This sums up what I'm going to talk about. All of this is relevant and it's very real. It's actually fucking stupid. And honestly, fucking moron or absolute idiot doesn't quite cover what I'm going to be telling you today. Okay? Specific race chats, I think they are talking or referring to Warhammer 40k factions. That's what I want to specify. However, the final sentence was talking about, was I unknowingly part of some alt-right server, is not exactly a wrong thought to make. Okay? So, basically, for full context, chat, and I want to give you the full context as far as I understand. This is all, the following statements are allegedly, because they are all the information that I've been able to draw from the situation post server being shut down, which is obviously more difficult than when it's actually happening. I do not want anyone to go to anywhere and make thoughts known that I make my thoughts now, but things that have been posted on public forums is things I'm going to be referring to, and I don't wish anyone from this community or any community to attack anyone in particular, but you can have your own thoughts, such as the thoughts that I'm going to have exclusively, which are going to be following with moron and idiot and absolute psychopath. But that is just my personal thoughts. It's just from what the information I know, and it is more talking about the information that they've put out themselves, not specifically attacking that person. Okay, so I just want to make that completely clear. Okay, I don't want anyone going to attack anyone using me as a vehicle. Okay, I'm not talk. I don't want to talk to this person. I'm not interested. But they've been posting some weird stuff on Reddit, and it's hard to keep all of their names out of it when they're quite public with it. Okay, so if you didn't know the full situation, Tabletop Simulator, obviously online game with Steam, it has mods. Okay, so mods for Tabletop Simulator essentially add games. All right, so obviously it's got snakes and ladders as basic, but obviously if you've been on the internet for more than 3 seconds in the Warhammer community, you'll have heard of 40k Tabletop Simulator, and people basically use 3D models, whether they are acquired from like homemade ones, whether they are scans, whether they are taken from pictures of the website from Games Workshop, the 3D scans are then imported and made into a model, or if it's from video games, you know, if it's like downloaded models from video games, such as like, I don't know, Total War, Warhammer 3 or Dawn of War or whatever, and they're using those as models in the game, in TTS to use as the actual models that they're practicing with. Because obviously TTS is just a system of moving counters around an imaginary board. Obviously mods add terrain, they add score counters, but they also add like miniatures that you can use in the game. Papaya Pariah, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Holy shit. What a legend. We are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this, so make sure if you're watching now, stick around for the little bit of crazy drama, and then we'll do a giveaway, okay? So thank you everyone for getting us to 23. That's very kind of you. Especially to Papaya Pariah and Datsun Des, who has gifted 5 each on Twitch. There's probably a train going. There's a level 3 hype train. Maybe we can keep the hype train going. But also, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member on YouTube. Really appreciate it. YouTube is the best way to support me. So anyway, you understand what Tabletop Simulator is now, but the mods that have been hosted, because inherently the way that people are using the models on the Tabletop Simulator, the mods in Tabletop Simulator, a lot of it is copyrighted content, you know? It's taking pictures from the Games Workshop website and turning them into 3D models. It's downloading like using models from video games and then re-uploading them as models in Tabletop Simulator. A lot of them are copyright infringing. Now, Games Workshop obviously not happy with that, so a lot of what was happening where people were uploading the mods to Steam Workshop, obviously that's where you download the mods from Steam Workshop, but then unlisting them, so they're not public, but then sharing links in Discords, okay? So to kind of get around the copyright problem, they're essentially uploading them privately, but then sharing the Discords in public servers. One of them being the Tabletop Simulator Discord, which had, I believe, before it got taken down, obviously we know that, 100,000 members or close. You know? That's just something to like be aware of, and that's why this is kind of like a big news, because 100,000 members in a Discord is quite a lot for a lot of times, but this one's 40k Tabletop Simulator specifically. Free Manji, no mate. No, because that was theft. And so was a lot of this. So this is a statement regarding, this has since been deleted. I actually got this post in particular from Tactical Tortoise. They made a video regarding this, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit more, because I think since they made their video, there's been a few more interesting updates, interesting in inverted commas. But the post that has been previously deleted, it says, we regret to inform you that our beloved Discord server has been targeted by a group of users abusing the report function in an attempt to shut it down, and were successful. These actions stem from an ideological differences and disagreements with bad faith actors exploiting Discord's reporting system to disrupt our community. So you know, chat, it's gonna be good when the second line is blaming the wokies. We are actively working to restore the community with a new Discord server. This process will take some time, as we need to migrate bots, set up channels, and ensure everything is ready to provide the same great experience you've come to expect. We ask for your patience and support during this transition. Additionally, we've noticed similar malicious behavior targeting our subreddit. So obviously this is from the Tabletop Simulator 40k subreddit, with these users attempting to sow and confuse division. Our moderation team is addressing these attacks and working to maintain a safe and welcoming space for all members. This is something that you have to remember specifically. These 9 words nearly. Maintain a safe and welcoming space for all members. If you fit the bill, that is. We remain committed to fostering a vibrant, warmer 4K TTS community where fans can share their passion, strategies, and creativity. We'll not let these disruptions define us. Stay tuned for updates on the new Discord server, and thanks for standing with us. For now, please report any specific activity on the subreddit and join us in keeping the spirit of the 41st Millennium alive. Don't think we need TTS to do that, but that's okay. If you subscribe to TTS Warhammer 40k Discord server, please consider switching over to Patreon as we work to restore the benefits. So obviously, that's the statement that came out once the Discord had been taken down. Again, 100,000 members gone like this, you know. Supposedly, like, to just like no avail, no. That was the only statement that was come out from the owner of the Discord, who's also made some following very weird statements. However, obviously that post we saw, what ideological differences? Do we have an answer for what ideological differences were the reason the server got shut down? I only ever use looking for game and specific race chats. Again, probably referring to faction chats, just to clarify chat, but you know, we're in that ball game. Was I in only part of some alt-right server or something? And then you can see the top comment has been removed by a moderator, and it says the same owner that owns this subreddit will take this down. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, because they literally did. I would love to know what they said. I would love to know who posted this. I'm sure it was a very good comment. But it says, yeah, I'm guessing that'll happen. Good thing my Reddit and Discord are different accounts, so I could still play online with my mates, because possibly cop a ban for this post, I'd imagine. Oh wow, that's a bit odd. I don't know what odd is. I don't know what if it's about, but there we go. Another space I don't like to feel safe in. I was hoping Wargaming would be safe. And he said, look, I only said he interacted with Luffy Gaming and race chats, being thousands of drukhari, never saw any politics going on, so hopefully you won't feel like this is not a safe place to hang out. But yeah, I don't know if this whole thing is a bit odd to me. So that was the interesting bit. It was a bit crazy. Now the person, now I can't really blank their name and use Reddit at the same time. So again, please do not follow this person. Do not look into this person. Do not attack this person. We are merely in our own little bubble on the internet laughing at what's been said, okay? Laugh from the sidelines, not in their face. It's much easier that way. But they've said, we're excited to roll out our brand new TTS Wargaming community server, a Wargaming hub for all tabletop Wargaming fans. This server is designed for all players of Wargames from historical battles to fantasy and sci-fi epics. Yada, yada, yada. So they basically said we are going to be we launch a new Discord. This is the same person that posted that the Discord got taken down, that said due to differing ideologies that we're being attacked. It says we face challenges from defamation, witch hunting, and a group of bad actors spreading misinformation. We ask you to discard these, and as this is part of the ongoing attack, let's keep focused on gaming and positivity in the meantime, and focus on getting back to wargaming, the most important thing of all. Let's focus on positivity. So obviously, like, this person hasn't really made clear what has taken them down. All they've said is that you know, all the people who disagree with us has taken us down. But they're also not letting anyone talk about what's been taken down, etc., because they keep locking all the posts. They just keep locking the posts, so it doesn't matter what gets said. You can't actually comment on it. But there's an interesting, a lot of interesting comments. We're going to get to the post soon. But a lot of the comments were saying that, like, obviously they had, or supposedly were sharing links for copyright infringing mods, like models used in the TTS servers, which are definitely copyright infringing. And games, you know what Games Workshop like, and you know what Games Workshop are like, and being litigious. They just do not like people using their stuff unless they can sell it. Okay, and so a lot of these servers, or a lot of these workshop hosts were like sharing the links privately, and then they was being spread that way. So they're not public on Steam, so it's harder to deal with them, but they're in private Discords. However, somebody, i.e. the owner of the server and the owner of the Discord and the subreddit, had a website called TTS Prints, which has now been taken down. But I've seen a few posts talking about this, such as, I was looking at Quest Stories, but I don't know if I can trust it or not. I know the link is a community link, so I assume it's fine, but I'm concerned still. Anyone ever ordered for this website? The under half price Quest Stories is extremely enticing. And then there is like, website is thrown together with AI text, image are all stolen or unoriginal. Can't find any other info on it other than a few Reddit posts asking if it's legit or not, all of which don't really answer yes or no. And again, it's hard to hide all these names which are just everywhere. But essentially, this website that's now been taken down was taking all of the mods from Tabletop Simulator, such as all the copyright infringing models that are just like essentially 3D scans, or taking website images and turning them into 3D models, was just printing them and selling them. Was just 3D printing them and selling the models that they don't own. They don't even own any of this. And supposedly a few years ago, there's like, I can't remember the designer's name, but someone informed me that there was like there's like a really famous, like, definitely not Tau prints that were being sold on that website where they don't have like a merchant license or anything like that, you know. So they're essentially just taking other people's designs and reselling them. And they're also using the 100,000 TTS 40k server to promote this constantly. You know, it was constant every week or whatever, I don't know the time frame, but essentially constantly pinging everyone to say, hey, I've just added this model that another mod maker has made, I've downloaded it and now I'm 3D printing it. And supposedly, again, this is all alleged, supposedly if you blocked the person, or if you blocked the everyone tag, you got banned from the server. So you kind of, if you wanted to play TTS, you had to accept, or want to play TTS and use this server to find games, etc., you had to accept that this person was going to be pinging you every week trying to sell the models back to you. Which is very funny. Very, very funny. That's a Nez. Thanks for the pound. And Steelman F, thanks for the 27 months. Legend. Thank you very much for the 27 months, dude.
Rejoined. Steelman F celebrates 27 months.
Thank you, mate.
Here's your goal.
We got a goal. Thank you very much. We're going to be giving away 2 games. Maybe 3. If we hit 30, we'll do 3 games. we'll give away 3 games at the end of this segment. So thank you everyone for the support, really appreciate it. Thanks to the pounds, thanks to the gifted, thanks to the resubs, etc. If you haven't already, consider becoming a member. I'd really appreciate it if you did. But I could never stop the at everyone's all the time. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like if you're in the TTS server, you had to go through the at everyone's. You had to listen to people trying to sell you stolen models, you know. Probably selling e-bag stuff as well, even though that wasn't his either. But you know, it's just a slippery slope, you know. But then on Warhammer Competitive, so they were talking about the server being deleted, and this has actually got comments on it because it's a different server, not owned by the person who controls the subreddit and the Discord server. Excuse me. Which just says, just seen a message from Ryko, the guy who made Forsorg, which I presume is one of the mods. Owner of Forsorg here, I have some history with Malice, the owner of TTS Discord, and know a lot of other important TTS 40k people of youre who has dealings with him. I'll just say it's been a long time coming. He's burned a lot of bridges with good people and expressed very problematic opinions and political views that have also pissed off a lot of marginalized groups of people. Long story short, the server was reported removed by Discord due to a lot of reasons, including aggressively pushing his 3D printing business, as well as aggressively monetizing the efforts of the TTS 40k community, which is inherently extremely IP infringing. So all of the things that I've already mentioned, you know, they had like a Patreon with exclusive Discord access to essentially community run stuff, you know. You know, it's like it's all community run mods. All the mods are free, but then someone is like monetizing the fact that their Discord server just so happens to be the biggest one. Myself and most of the modders, providing the modders you all use, as well as the tables we play on in TTS, are going to be building a little round table here soon to convene on what to do next. I figure that confirms it then. So obviously the people who actually make the mods, as far as I'm aware, are making their own server, have their own server. If it is, I'll link it if I can find it. But essentially they've gone, this guy is a bit of an arsewipe. Their words, not mine. This guy has burnt a lot of bridges with good people, has problematic opinions and attacks marginalized people. So we're making our own server, which is probably for the best, because we're about to see some of those wild comments coming very, very soon. So yeah, so they've oh, there you go, TTS 40k. Is that the right one? I don't know. Okay, so he says that Rako says that is the one, discord.gg/TTS 40k. So they've got a new Discord server, which is by the modders, which is probably the right people who should be making any money or any ground in the TTS server, is the people actually making the mods, not just a guy who is 3D printing all of the mods and then selling them on his own website. Not gonna lie, it stuck out to me like a sore thumb that one of the stickers was the Happy Merchant redrawn as a drukhari. Yikes. If you don't know what a Happy Merchant is, it's a very, very anti-Semitic image that is only used just very badly, just very evilly. So, yikes. Yikes. And then it's just a lot of people just looking out for different Discords, and it says the owner isn't exactly a good person. I don't know about all the harassment brigading he's talking about, but he holds his more than fair share of unsavory opinions, and then when people call him out on it, he claims he's being harassed. Of course, it sucks to see the whole sub deleted because not everyone shared his shitty views, but most people just want to play the game with one another. So, like, obviously it's a shame that a community has been deleted, but also if the community is laced with yikes comments and yikes opinions, maybe, in my personal opinion, it's better to bend it to the ground and start again, rather than try to deal with the problem in question, you know? It's not anti-Semitic, it's reality. Okay, mate, goodbye. Goodbye, you racist. I'm one of the modders you mentioned, and also the owner of the new Discord server. If you need clarification on any events, I'll be here. Well, thanks for tuning in, Steve-Bon. We appreciate you. If there's anything that I'm saying that's incorrect, feel free to call me out. I'm happy to be told or corrected. So anyway, moving on from racists. Sorry, we've got to talk about another one. The owner of the TTS Discord, who previously made the post that it's got taken down, has made a public statement, which is still public. I just want to clarify. It's still public, which is just a yikes. I screenshotted this last night when I saw it. When did it go up? 2 days ago. When I saw it, I was like, I better screenshot this because this is definitely getting deleted. And it's just... it's just fucking... It's still up. Obviously, the comments are locked because it's on their own server. And I just want to prepare everyone because this is absolutely fucking wild statement. Okay. And it always makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh because you know this type of person, okay, this type of person can't go an hour without making their thoughts known when it comes to politics, you know? You could talk about, I don't know, how grass is green and the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But as soon as you say that, they'll remind you that they hate, like, immigrants or something, you know? Or something of that ilk. So, the public statement in regards to Discord server takedown. Hello, guys. I wanted to make a more direct and personal statement regarding the recent takedowns of our prior Discord server. As a disclaimer, I do not condone any attacks or spread of defamation. This is not the purpose of this post. It is large transparency on my side of the story. I am currently in talks with Discord Trust and Safety Team, and they let me know that it was because the server was sharing links and resources that linked to copyright infringement that the server was removed. They've directed me to several of the resource sharing posts, the mods uploads channel. I won't get into specifics of conversation, as again, I'm actually talking with them. I don't want to harm any chances of reinstatement. So what they're saying is the Discord was taken down due to the copyright infringement in the mods upload channel. So they haven't posted any proof about this, because obviously there's an interesting dichotomy, maybe, of whether this was deleted due to the copyright infringement mods that were, like, unlisted and then reposted onto Discord to share them that way, or whether it was because they were actively just taking this copyright infringement stuff and trying to sell it to 100,000 people with multiple at everyone's, you know? It was quite... that sounds very blatant, whereas mods on Steam Workshop is obviously a bit sketchy, but they haven't clarified or shown screenshots or shown any evidence of exactly what the Discord Trust and Safety Team has said. That they've just said that they've taken the links and resources from the mods upload channel. So they're blaming the fact that that server was hosting mods for Tabletop Simulator is the reason it got taken down. Again, we haven't had any evidence of that. If you're going to be selling shitty recast / 3D prints at a price not too far off the real thing, at least have the decency to make them in ABS like resin. Turns out you couldn't even do that. Yeah, give them some bounce, you know what I mean? It's very clear. Steam Workshop has a policy for hosting copyright infringing content. One of the ways that was used to get around this was to unlist a Workshop mod and then share that listing with a direct link, like we've mentioned. So that's what they're blaming, the reason the Discord was taken down. Our server hosted many channels that allow mod authors to share these links, and there were many articles created and shared. That was the only matter of time. As for my 3D printer service, many are making the claim that it was because of my website that the Discord server was banned, the website being TTS Prints. Discord is very directly showing the posts that have got on the server removed, and they were not related to any posts that may regard in the website. Okay, this would be really cool if you said, see, and it's all the screenshots showing that it's all because of the mod channels, the mod upload channels, and not your thing specifically. But the reason it got taken down is kind of by the by. Because I think this person should not be in charge of Discord servers or public things at all. Maybe the 70,000 Battle Brothers need to have a word with themselves. But in the hard transparency, I've given several warnings and a chance to resolve those issues. I've done so in good faith, and the reason why my account is in good standing. In regards to why the mass reported... Oh, I don't really want to have to read this out, to be honest. As you probably noticed, there are a lot of accusations going around. A lot of it is politically charged. We had a political channel called T-Dome, which I've been informed does not stand for Thunderdome. It now stands for Trump Dome, where I allow the discussion of political topics and discourse. Naturally, since I myself have an interest in political debates, I've also joined in and participated in debates in that channel. T-Dome was isolated and tag restricted, so it wasn't just something available to the public. Now, I align with conservative and libertarian values. I want everyone to just remember that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's what I'm reading off the screen. Just remember conservative and libertarian. And realize what those two things mean. Especially libertarian. Some of those takes I had are controversial, such as I support President Trump. Now, obviously, I don't agree with President Trump, but you are with probably 50% of the population or more because they voted for him. Fair enough. It's a bit of a yikes, but whatever. I disagree with abortions. I disagree with feminist ideologies and my views on voting rights and disagreements on DEI practices. Yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. Absolute fucking moron! What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ah! What are you saying? What are you saying? You absolute psychopath! What does this mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. I will say I've never conducted or moderated this server based on my political ideologies and my political takes don't express the views of my communities as a whole. Yeah, but they... Oh my god! You are just a liar! Or stupid! But anyway, one of those things that he said in his T-Dome is that, yep, I strongly believe that women don't partake in the protection or enforcement of rights, so it's not appropriate for women to vote. You actually can't make this up. You actually just can't make this up, guys, honestly. Yeah, 50% of the people on the planet shouldn't vote because they don't partake in the protection of enforcement. Give a man a gun and give him a blue line in the US and he can vote, but nobody else. Nobody else can vote. Absolute psychopath. Also, yeah, women are in the police force. As long as he's a man with a gun and a blue line on his chest, he can vote. But not a woman. Not a woman, though. Bro, he's so deep in the source. The Sonic fucking drowning song is playing. You know? I'm libertarian. I don't want the government imposing anything on me, but, you know, only half of the planet can't vote. Just want to say that. I want to say that you're getting so loud, your mic is peaking and muting. I don't think I needed to add this, did I? I didn't need to add this, did I? They just want to go back to original voting rights. Rich, white, landowning. Rich, white, psychotic. Yeah, I agree. Wait, by that logic, wouldn't the only people to be able to vote are the people who serve their country? We're halfway towards Starship Troopers. I don't think we should be trivializing what he's saying, because this person is a walking yikes. In my opinion, allegedly, but they did say that on a public platform, and it's still up 2 days after they posted it. Just want to clarify that as well. There's no defamation here. I'm just reading what you've said. I will say that I've never conducted or moderated the server based on my political ideologies and my political takes. All users for any political spectrum were welcomed and are still welcomed on the server. Welcome in, guys. Only half of you are allowed to vote, in my opinion, and only if you've got a gun. You know? Absolute psychopath. Something we had noticed, however, some of our users are spreading defamation, e.g. that I'm a Nazi, that I hate women, confirmed racist for genocide of trans people. Now, you're not setting yourself up for success there, you know? You're not setting yourself up for success with any of these when you've said it already. I'm libertarian, so don't criticize me for being right-wing. Also, I just want to point out, I hate freedom. Yeah, literally. Literally. It's not defamation to... I'm just going to say, just a general statement, chat, not regarding to this that's highlighted on screen. I just want to say that if you walk like a Nazi, talk like one, and clap like one, then maybe there's something wrong. This is in nature in violation of Discord's TOS. We've taken monitoring actions when we saw this behavior on our server. Anyway, this led to the creation of Discord servers that openly coordinate mass report efforts for our server. Do you have any evidence of this, or is this just what you claim? People are calling me exactly what I said I am. I didn't say that, you did. Okay, when I said that if it walks and quacks, you know. We have had such units on our server openly recruited for this. Again, a cool screenshot would help, bro. So there's a lot of evidence here to show that because I hear the server had political takes, I don't want to align with some of the groups. It prompted I don't want to align with some of the groups. Yeah, welcome to our new Tabletop Simulator Discord. I don't align with you at all. It prompted an effort to report the server so it would be taken down. Do I need to keep reading this? I think I've made the point, right? I think I've made the point. I've been accused of wanting trans people to cease existing, which is not true. You're just not feeling... You're not feeling... Read it all you was. I just don't want to listen to some crazy rants. You know? I don't want to listen to some crazy fucking rants, dude. I've been getting hate DMs and death threats on Discord and Reddit. I was DDoSed yesterday. Now, I think you just deleted your website, bro. Or you hid your website. I've been attacked by the edit r/Warhammer 40k Discord staff. Because this originally said Warhammer Discord staff, and I was just like, who the fuck are you talking about, bro? Our subreddit's been battered with attacks, and I'm working with Reddit to address those attacks as well. There's literally nothing, bro. People have been trying to copy the name and likeness of our Discord to confuse users to join their Discords, taking advantage of the situation. I'll be honest, as soon as we get onto this subreddit, they really aren't. They're just kind of just saying, don't join that one. But I've actually created a new Discord server as possible. I was told it was as long as it didn't indulge in sharing of copyright files. So I'm working closely with them to make sure we don't have a repeat of that situation. It's very clear that precedent has been set here, and any servers who link or share to workshop links files will possibly follow a very similar outcome. Allegedly, because there's been no evidence. And we're going to pivot more into community-specific hub, and we're going to follow closely and be compliant with Discord's trusted safety team and community guidelines. Naturally, there's been a lot of chaos on this subject, and it's led to fighting. I don't condone any attacks on any users or servers. Just shut up while the men are talking around the table. That's what, you know. Just want to make that clear. I've had to calm down. Many users want to go after other servers over what happened. I'd like to thank those users who are just looking out for me, but also calm, as it is against TOS to indulge in that kind of behaviour. I don't want anyone getting in trouble on account of me. Since we will be complying with Discord community guidelines fully unilaterally, we have made changes to our rules. We will no longer be hosting links to workshops and do not allow for link sharing or URL sharing to anything that might be considered copyright infringing until his website's back up online. Because that wasn't a problem, don't forget. His website was never a problem. We have changed the scope of our server to it says hub to connect all wargaming on TTS. Warhammer Gaming will always be our roots. Just more people to buy the mods. Regardless, I want to share this with you guys so you're aware of what's going on. My love and passion has always been in the hobby. I love my community, I love my hobbies, despite all that's happened. I really hope, after all of this, you're open to discussion about what went wrong with the Discord server and how you can improve. Never mind. Anyway, where there is comments is Warhammer Competitive, which is obviously regarding the statement by the person. Again, it's kind of hard to hide their username. Do not attack anyone. We're just here talking about said situation. We're not here to attack anyone. But we can say statements are stupid. Is that the guy continually hawked 3D prints with at everyone? And it was like, with the quality of those prints, more like 2.470. God's sake. He uses the mod uploads when he's blatantly trying to sling direct scans and prints of 3D models from Games Workshop every single day. He's seen the messages that got the server pulled and those didn't have anything to do with him. Trust him, bro. Trust the process, bro. A 4K Discord with politics channel called Thunderdome. Yeah, I'm sure I got to go well. It was called Trump Down. He really thinks he's slick calling it T-Down in his post. And it says it was Trump Dome after the election. That's where, allegedly, that's why it's called T-Dome. But Chanty's going to be very reasonable about it. Yes, I'm sure. Once he's told you that he hates trans people, allegedly. I love the disconnected. I didn't monetize the server, but I need money to pay my bills. I didn't monetize the server despite constantly subjecting people to ads for people to buy 3D printed models from me, and there's no way to opt out without getting banned and trying to make the Looking for Games server require a subscription. Because obviously that was part of the problem. That was part of the problem. Is like Looking for Games sort of because obviously he had this or they had or whatever. They had Patreon set up for different tiers. You could access different part of the Discord, which is not a problem in itself. But it's like when you're like making the core part of the server paid. Like, why are we in the server at this point? You know. I was like his website said he was brand new to 3D printing, but he had a full set. Was advertising multiple items with 30 minis in each. He disagrees with voting rights. What does that even mean? He wants people to see how he defended himself, as I imagine the majority of people in the server wouldn't be aware of what he's actually like. At one point, someone was discussing his belief that women should be allowed to vote, and he thought it was okay because he clarified lots of people shouldn't be allowed to vote, not just women. Do I need to say more, bro? Do I need to say any more? I only have the one screenshot, but there's supposedly loads going on. Great stuff from Freaks so unfortunate. Pretty left-leaning, no conservatism, even evil, nor libertarianism. I mean, okay, I'm gonna politely disagree with a couple of that comments, but you know, they have benefits and drawbacks to leave many poor and uncared for, but it's not because it's evil. The bizarre right stripping ultra-nationalism, however, is just evil and it tars right-wing politics. Even the term tars is an understatement. Ideology of hatred and othering is like, dude, how scared are you of everything? So, you know, an interesting point. You sure about that? Nobody can vote other than me. I wonder if there's any links to anything else. The other one's white men to be able to vote. Glad this ever got deleted. Yeah. Yikes. Disgusting only landowners should vote, and their number of votes must be proportional to their wealth. It's only fair. Can't have the plebeian masses get high-minded ideas. There's a comment on here that I read that I really want to find again. I think it was from one of the mods. This is a rare case where the two sides of the story are the same. Malice is blatantly pirated and has released parallel to Nazis. I was blatantly pirated and have released parallel to Nazis. And you can't really put it any different to that, can you, to be honest? I don't know if there's anything else I can say about this. This comment sent me an Hellstorm video. This is going to be wild, and hopefully it has been wild, chat. Because honestly, when someone said, "Have you seen the TTS server drama?" I was like, "What are you talking about? Do I care about this?" And then they sent me one screenshot that was just that I believe women don't do enough to vote. I was just fucking on the floor, just gobsmacked. He's written this massive defense. Did he read it before posting it? Slightly to the right of my... It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, you're welcome for that one. No, appreciate you. So I think that's about all of the let's put it, drama. Because it's not drama, it's absolute psycho behavior, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. I'm expressing that as with my freedom of speech. But it's just fucking absolutely wild. But I don't know. I think the outcome of this TTS server explosion is that there was a lot of servers which are kind of tagged on to the TTS servers, which have all grown in size, so great job to them. And then there's also the new server from the modders, which is probably the one you probably want to support in any way, either just join or just be a part of in general if you are a TTS player. I'm not personally a TTS player that much myself, but I'm really glad that I wasn't in that server for very long. I don't remember when I left it, but I did. I did leave it. So it's just absolutely crazy. But I think if you're going to join any server, join the one that supports the modders, because they're the people that actually make the mods for TTS, you know. Thanks for your coverage. Got the general gist of it. I'll hit you with the permanent Discord invite link since you asked for it. Yeah, so I will, if you can send me that, that would be handy, and I'll post that in the chat now. Shoot us a DM, buddy. You have. Thank you. So if you'd like to join the new server, by modders, for modders, then there's the link. It's already got 5,000 members. So shout out to Seaborn and the crew. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's all I can say. I think I've pretty much covered the main of it, that we just got a big yikes person in charge of the 100,000 person Discord, and it's probably good that he got burnt to the ground. Fucking wild, bro. Absolutely fucking wild. You're welcome for that one. Appreciate you. Anyway, chat. We need to do a giveaway. Did we hit 30? I don't think we did. Jack, I'm going to say we didn't hit 30. Can anyone confirm or deny? I don't think we did. $26, okay. It'll never be his fault, though. It'll always be the left. Yeah, the wokies deleted the server because they're woke. To be the centre of all this is quite the experience. Felt like the last 3 days was 3 months. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just let it blow over. It will blow over for you, not him, though. Anyway. If you're more interested in what happened, you can contact me. But once again, thank you very much for your coverage. No, I appreciate it, C-Bon. If there's anything that's like really glaring that I missed, that misrepresents anything, then do let me know now. If you want to like go into any further details that you think I've missed that'd be relevant for like a video of this, let's say, feel free to drop me a message. We got to do a giveaway. If you watch on YouTube, I'm going to be doing a giveaway now, chat. We've got some video games to give away. Let's like liven the mood up a little bit, you know? Lighter the mood. Let's do a keyword giveaway. Let's not have it relevant to the fucking thing I've just covered. The giveaway will be free to enter if you type ! I don't know, games. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Type ! Games in chat. No problem, easy done. Just do that. Don't worry about it. ! Games in chat. You'll be entered to win games. And give it away. Space Marine 2, Battle Sector, Vermintide 2, Bolt Gun, Dark Tide, Total War Warhammer 3, or Rogue Trader, all for Steam. If you don't have Steam, you'll have to give it to a friend. If you already have the games, you'll have to give it to a friend. What can I say? Walks like a dick. Should have been suffrage. Yeah, I didn't want it related, but that would have been good. But if you're watching live on YouTube exclusive, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm afraid you can't enter via this because I can only have one platform running at a time. So if you're on YouTube because there are more people watching, ! Games in chat to enter. There's 120 people watching and only 20 people have bothered to type it so far. I appreciate there's a delay, but as a thank you for supporting the channel, for becoming a member, etc., gifting memberships and stuff like that. We're going to let anyone win one of two games. I'm going to be giving away two. The game's going to be random to a random person. To a random person. But what was the last thing I'm going to say? If you are a member, you're going to get 10 times the amount of entries compared to normal. So you're more likely to win if you're a member at any single tier. So yeah, it's free to enter. Just type ! Games. You can win anywhere in the world for free. But if you are a member, you're going to get more entries. You're going to get 10 rather than 1. I just need to input the games, so give me a second. Space Marine 2. Battle Sector. Vermintide 2. Bolt Gun. Dark Tide. Total Warhammer 3. Ricky! Thanks for becoming a member, bud. And then Rogue Trader. Thank you for becoming a member, bud. Really appreciate you. What a legend. Our new member goal is 26. Great job, everyone. Proud of you. Proud of you. ! Games. There's 29 entrants so far. Ryo, Tony, Flying Motley, The Corrosive Man, Arhane, Revelo, William Perry, David J, Datsun Des, Ricky Ewan, Roth, Aaron, Lord Nedbane, Gitley, Shadowson, Steelman, Mardy Marv, Mercenary, Big Daddy Flapjack, Lord Gitface, DRG Tiger, Marshall Gotan, Nige, Trolling Cleaner, Rich Beeden, JD Doddy, Papaya, Codex Phil, and Justice Sanders. They're the 29 entrants so far. If you'd like to enter, it's literally free. You'll be able to win one of the following games. We're going to do a little spin. Can I do dark mode? I need to do dark mode. I need to do dark mode. Don't lose it. Where's dark mode? Yeah. Is that it? Nope. 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 God damn. I don't know how to do it. 31 entrants. There's a big couple more. Benny Stead, Vince V. And welcome in, welcome in. I'll give it 2 more minutes. I'm going to do it. I'm trying to find dark mode. That's what I'm going to do. Is it here? Okay, we're going to do it now. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations. Oh, I've just full screen the wrong one. Congratulations to Tony Burns. Who's Tony Burns? Who's Tony Burns again? I know Tony Burns. I'm joking. Don't worry, I've just inverted my monitor. You're welcome. Tony! Congratulations. Come in, say hi. Come in, say hi. Congratulations, Tony. You ready to win some games? Here's here, look. Here he is. Here he is. My friend Tony, you've just won. Ooh, bolt gun. Congratulations, Tony. Unless you want more than one game. Tony, I'm going to make you an exclusive offer right now. You can walk away with bolt gun. Right now. Or you can have $1 million. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. No $1 million. I don't have that. That was a little joke between friends, okay? Little joke between friends. You could have 2 games. Ooh, you could have 2 games. Your bolt gun or 2 games, Tony? I'm offering you an exclusive chance to double or nothing. It's all on you. You don't have to. But what we'll do is if you say double or nothing, we'll hide bolt gun in the bank for now. We'll spin the wheel again. But this time, rather than just being games, which I'll hide bolt gun for now, we will add 6 blanks. So you can win 2 games. Or you could spin again, but if you land on blank, you'll win nothing. I'll take bolt gun. Bro, come on, I'm trying to bring the drama to the stream, bro. Come on, I'm trying to make it exciting. You know, we could win bolt gun. You could take bolt gun, or you could spin again and win bolt gun. You could win another game. Final answer. Final answer, just want to say, feel free to just take bolt gun. Feel free to just take bolt gun. But you could spin and win another game. Imagine that, a little gift for a friend. A little gift for a friend. You could give it. It does say final gamble. It does say final gamble. Did I pressure him to gamble? Did I pressure them to gamble? I feel bad now. I feel bad. Tony, take the game. Take the game. Run. Run before you lose it. Run. Take bolt gun. Congratulations, Tony. Shoot me a message on Discord and I'll send you bolt gun. I'm not going to pressure you into it. Shoot me a message, buddy. Also, I've only just got this. Tony, my friend. Scandal. Hellstormwargaming forces members to gamble live on stream. I didn't force nobody. I joked with him. It was just a little joke. Just a little joke. Tony, shoot me a message on Discord, mate, and I'll get that sent over to you. Let me scribble this one out. Alright, chat. We got another one to give away. We got another one to give away. So congratulations to Papaya Pariah! Congrats, Papaya. Well done, mate. Are you still here? You still here, bud? You still here, old pal? You still here, old boy? Do I have a message from Tony? Still here. Papaya, congratulations. You've just won a free game. Papaya getting back what he donated. Yeah, literally. Congratulations, you just won. Oh, a brand new 100-hour story game. You've won Warhammer Rogue Trader. Unless you want a double or nothing. You want a double or nothing? You could win Space Marine 2 Total Warhammer 3 Dark Tide Vermintide Tide 2 Battle Center and, or in addition to, one more game. You could gamble. Yo! Papaya's not messing about. They said gamble. Gamble, because we all love gambling. End stream. End stream. How many was there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. End stream. End stream. End stream. End stream. Is that 5? Yes. And then shuffle. Is everybody ready? So good luck, Papaya. You could win Rogue Trader and a new game, or we end the stream. Good luck. Oh! Devastated. Devastated. Papaya, what can I say? Them's the breaks, bro. That's gambling. That's gambling for you, Papaya. That was savage. That was savage. Thanks for entering. Chat, we did give away 2 games. We did give away 2 games. Kinda. That's a lesson for you all, kids. Tony feeling pretty smug right now. Do a chargeback, Mike can be destitute. They are illegal, just want to clarify. Chargebacks are illegal. Damn, just one more spin. Next time is the one. That's kind of how it works. That's kind of how it works, chat. But we'll give away some more games on Wednesday, I think, my friends. We'll give away more games on Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Tony, don't forget to shoot me a message on Discord so I can send you the game. Congrats to you, my friend. There he is, look. There he is. Right, I'll send you that momentarily, my friend. But thanks so much. Man has a parasocial reroll. We haven't done that in months. We haven't done that in 6 months. How did you remember that? Mods, don't do that. He does have a parasocial reroll. God damn it. The parasocial reroll strikes again. Oh, the 2 for 2! 2 for 2, bro! Papaya, it's literally Joba, bro. Papaya is literally Jova. We literally did the parasocial reroll. One's always re-roll into ones, bro. Just one more spin. Next time it's the one. 3 for 3. Yeah, sure, mate. Sure, mate. Let's do 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Best of luck, everyone. 3 for 3. Oh, I guess we'll never. Oh, that's a shame, chat. Oh, it would have been so good as well. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate you. I hope you all had a fun time. Thank you for tuning into the stream. I know it's a little bit crazy, but there'll be, if you missed it, there'll be a video about it probably later this week, probably tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now. Bye.